So hi, today I'm presenting my personal project. What's my project about? My project is about people's problems related with skateboarding and art. So how did all of this start? Um, at first, my personal project teacher, I remember the question perfectly, told us, "Do you prefer a beach or mountain?" Most of the people said beach, but I said mountain, and so she told us make a list of the things that you like. So I like lots of things. I have done many things on my life, but I put art, sports, and music and people. I started breaking them to categories: art into graffiti, sports into skateboarding, surfing, taekwondo, all the things that I like. Music into all the genres and the parts about music, and people. That was the hardest one. I love helping people. So I thought I wanna do everything I like, so how I'm gonna combine everything. Started to think until I got to my conclusion that was I was gonna do a drawing on a skate deck and related with people's problems. And all of this started one day when I was with a friend doing a graffiti and he put on the wall, "School doesn't teach, it destroys." And it was a very impactful quote for me. So I told my friend, we should do something about this. We should do an Insta page. And I kept going until I finished into a skateboard brand and a clothing brand with our drawings and our quotes. So that's how everything started. After that, I started with my research. I did a table that had three main topics. First question was how to create a skateboard deck with a design that helps people. The three parts that I needed to research was art, illustration, materials, which materials were they were gonna use, and the advertising for the skate deck. And I made research, tons of research. I got some books, read about the books about how to draw, and and another inspiration from artists. So I I got my research. I saw an artist that is called 1000 that I really liked his style. So I started practicing with it. It was like a type of anime style. And after that, I needed to connect it to global context. So I connected to scientific and technological innovation and identities and relationships. Scientific innovation because I was gonna do a new formula for the deck and the drawing, and identities and relationships because it helps people. After that, I had everything done. I had all the research about how was I gonna do the product, how to draw, how did art help people, and how was art a universal language. That's the main reason I chose art. And so I found a company called Point Distribution, and there's when I sent my skateboard deck to print. So when I finished all my research about how to do the product, I started interviewing people about the problems. I had three questions. What was something, some event that changed your life? Are you happy and why? And a thing that they would say to our generation. And I started to interview. I interviewed like 25 people in live. I went and knocked on people's doors. And one of the stories I had most liked was about someone that had fought him with all their family, and then they fought back, and now they're all together. And she learned how to forgive and how to accept forgiving. So she had depression, and I interviewed her about what they felt, what was happening, and I made a drawing about it. So everything went okay. I printed the deck, I printed the drawing, And I started to rate it, and people asked me, what was the drawing? How was it? And I showed it to them, explained my meaning, and then they interpreted. And it was very successful because everyone liked it. Someone bought a shirt from me. So I think that everything that I have learned on this project is gonna work for me in the future and right now. And there's a person that told me to continue and make more shirts. That's a feedback that they gave me. Don't only do skate decks, do shirts and think for that everyone can use this. And I thought about it and I started doing new designs and new stuff. A little bit more in the video, you're gonna see my designs. And everything was okay. So something I was gonna do better is to do better drawings and more people could use them. And something I really learned about this was that art does help.